up everyone, welcome to another BMW E92 N54 engine build video, and today I'm doing the intercooler. As you can see, the old one's pretty ugly and it's small. So I'm putting a bigger one in. For some reason I got the black one, but I want the silver one. I want to see if I can polish at least the front back to silver. Okay, it's all polished up. Definitely would have been easier to get a silver one. I want to paint some kind of design on the front. So I've been sitting here staring at the intercooler in the car for like half an hour trying to figure out exactly what it is I want to do. And I have a starting concept. So I'm going to work that through in Photoshop now and mix up the design a bit, make it fit that canvas and make it a little bit more stencil friendly. So using this image as reference, I went through and kind of digitized the design. And in the end I came up with this, which mocked up on the radiator looks like this. This is the mocked up black version. And I'm just thinking now that I'm probably gonna make it smaller, just to make sure it actually fits. Well, that printer ain't doing shit. You gotta get it printed somewhere else. Okay, so I got it printed somewhere else, and it's time to cut it all out. At this point, I have no idea if this is gonna work or not. I just think some of the detail might be too small to show up on the radiator despite the Photoshop mock-up. I'm gonna do it anyway though and check it out.
He was able to take the victory, although his last win from a pole position was that very same year.
So it doesn't sit particularly flat, so it's definitely going to end up with some non-crisp edges. It looks okay. I'll leave it for now, but I really just want to get this in at this point. I gotta take off this bottom plate. Figuring out how to get this out now. That's the front of the car. You have one clip, and then same on the other side. That one, and then that, and that. Yes. God, don't drop a whole lot of shit on me, please. You can see the comparison plain as day there. Right, well, it's visible, just. However, from the angle that you would normally be looking at it, it's more like up like this. Like you'd always be viewing it down, right? It kind of makes sense that the skull would be further down. However, right now it's just so far back in there, and there's so much shadow and this plastic thing in front of it. Two plastic things if you include the front mesh. I think I'm gonna remove some of that to see how it looks. Alright, no grill. So I'm just trying to figure out what this bit of plastic's for, other than being completely in the way. And it seems like one here of the tray screws goes in, but it doesn't even have its clip, so I don't think I was using that one. I think I can just cut this out, hey? Like, there's nothing, I'm not seeing any reason for it to be there. The only thing that I can think of that it could possibly be is that it braces the rest of the plastic work, but if it needs bracing, I'll brace it with an aluminium rod or something that takes up a bit less space and looks slightly better. this is horrible. Ah, finally. Now there's a big open gap. See what it's like with the intercooler. Okay, well it's not totally in position, but just looks like it has shiny teeth now or something. Yeah, I think that's quite a bit cooler. So the only thing I'm wondering about now is these pieces here, the little side vents, because they're a little unattractive. It shoots air into the wheel well. I gotta do something about these tabs as well. I think I'm gonna try covering this up with just some of this mesh for now to see if it works. Before any of that, I gotta actually get this thing in properly because it's, well, not. Can't forget I need the clips from the old ones. Ah, what? That's it, it doesn't fit through. Ah, that's super annoying. Alright, I'm gonna take it out. I've been trying to fit this intercooler for like the last 2 hours, maybe? Something's off. I just cannot get the tube in the right hand side hole to line up. I've shaved a whole bunch of it off. I think I'm gonna figure it out tomorrow morning. It's like 10 o'clock here. It's probably enough for tonight, and yeah, pick it up first thing tomorrow. It's annoying. So this is the piece that should fit in here, which it does not, and I just have not been able to get it to fit. So I had to take it out. For some reason it has a solid ring up top, so I cut that off, and I can just replace it with this afterwards. And I'm gonna try and figure out why the hell it doesn't actually fit in here. Nope. So it's this inside lip. That one there, the middle one. It doesn't seem to be letting it past, so I gotta take some off. So I figured it out finally. It was that rim. I grinded down the outside lip, and now it fits. You end up going in expecting something to take like 5 minutes to put an intercooler in, which is literally 2 bolts, and then you swap the tubes. And then 4 hours later, you're still trying to get one of the tubes to fit. It's always like this with cars, eh? The littlest thing can hold you up, so you can never expect to have a job done in a certain amount of time, because things like that happen. Well, that's all in. Tied up with a new clamp. Clean work. Screw, another screw, and the final clamp going in now. That's it. It's kind of concerning that this thing's held in just by 2 screws that are into plastic. But sure, why not? So that's how it's looking so far. But this piece is not looking pretty. So I'm gonna get rid of it to make it look clean. FYI, you can just bend these tabs down without snapping them off. Got the under tray all nice and clean. So I'm just painting all the kind of extra bits, the nice black, so it all blends behind the mesh together. With the paint, it would almost be okay to leave it as it is, but you can just clean it up even better with the mesh, I think. And this brings me to the final bit, which is probably the most fiddly bit, fitting the mesh around everything. I think I'm gonna put one piece around here and in, and then same on the other side, and then do the bottom piece as a separate piece. Probably not the top, because there's already a cover there. Well, I think it's looking pretty good so far. Figuring out how to attach it, on the other hand, is a different story. Okay, so the bottom bit's in and looking pretty good. I'm gonna do the side bits now. Looking at it now, the silver all over the place and the mesh is a little too much. I'm gonna spray the sides black and then see how it looks. Done! I went back back to black mesh because it's just better, gives it more of a two-tone effect. But yeah, it's step by step getting that more aggressive look that I want. There's a whole bunch more mods to come to the front bumper. I like that it's open. The design's growing on me now. I do like it and I will keep it, and it works from the right angle. It's worked out well. I'm quite excited to be able to get power in this thing. Just gotta put the downpipes in, and I have noticed that the middle pipes still have cats in them as well. So I'll see how loud it is with those ones removed, and then maybe consider taking out the mid pipes and cutting out the cats of those, because yeah, I mean, we'll see. It might just get too loud or something, especially with the power. Other than that, thank you for watching. If you have any of your own builds going on, let me know how it's going in the comments. Let me know what you want to see as well. If you have a suggestion, an idea. If you like this video, just share it with someone. Like if you've got someone else who has an E92 or an N54, give it a quick share. It helps the channel grow faster, which in turn makes me produce more content faster. I decided that the lightning is probably a bit short. But now it seems to fit in all good. That seal.